What's up, boys and girls? It's Bruno here with Team UTY, and today we're starting a new series in the channel, which is called Tier 2 Thursday. So pretty much every Thursday, I'm going to try to bring to you guys a pretty much tier 2 or lower deck. So pretty much like rogue deck and strategies that can be still pretty good against the meta. So for this week, we're going to start off with ABCs. So I have brought this deck before in the channel, and I feel like right now it's pretty good time to bring that over back again. So this deck has a strategy that you can actually easily lock your opponent, and if they don't have out for that, it's pretty much a game already. But you can make so much stuff with this deck, it's insane. So now we have like Regulus negates, we also have the adventure package, and we're trying to keep two. So I'm gonna go over the deck right now. Okay, let's do like that. So I'm playing only two of each on the main deck, the names, so we don't break as much on those. Only one driver, obviously, three hangers. This deck really relies on hanger to make this combo happens, so we're gonna be adding some stuff to make hanger more consistent on our hand. And yeah, so here we go. We have two regulars, then the adventure package. Only played two of the spells because it's searchable, and I rather have a monster body on the field. So three of that, two of the spell, and then one of each of these guys right here, obviously. One Ibly, because we're going to be using that for the Ibly lock. We seem like this package, Rainbow Bridge of Salvation on Pearly deck, and we're going to be taking advantage of that as well on the ABC deck. So we're going to be playing one Bridge of Salvation with Sapphire Pegasus, and then we're going to be playing three Foolish Breeder Goods, so we can send that to the graveyard. That can be pretty good. One Terraforming, extra search for Unihanger, Pot of Prosperity for more consistency, three Ash, two Tactics Talent, two Tactics Trust, two Dark Ruler No More, and one Call by the Grave to make this deck more consistent. Extra deck, three ABCs, one Zeus, one Champion Sargas, one Baguska, that can be pretty good, Abyss Dweller, Springans, Merrymaker, Gigantic Sprite, Underworld Goddess, Unicorn, Platinum Gadget, Bujinki, Ahashima, Barricade Blocker, and IP Masquerina. And then side deck, it's really up to you guys. I just want to play Gambit Steel just because it's going to be pretty good. We're going to see some replays, and we're going to see what this deck can do as well. But let me show you guys the one card combo that this deck has that is absolutely insane. You're going to be able to IB lock your opponent. You're going to be able to banish like two cards. Banish a card your opponent control. You're going to have Tyrion King Regulus. It's an insane combo. So let's start off this video with the one card combo. I'm going to show you guys right now, and then it goes to some replays against the meta. Okay, let's go. Well, guys, okay, here we're gonna try to go and explain to you guys. So we're gonna start with Foolish Breeder Goods. We're gonna send the trap gonna activate, search the field spell and the Crystal Beast. Now activate the spell, search for the B, summon, B effect, spell effect to equip, and then effect to bounce and go special, going to Ahashima. And the cool thing is, we're actually gonna be able to use Pegasus as well. So here we go, a Hashima effect and B effect on the graveyard. So summon, use those two to go in Springans. Springans going to Champion Sargas. And then Sargas effect, add the selves King Regulus. Regulus effect, target B on the graveyard, special summon. And then can use B effect to revive itself. Now we can go ahead and use Barricade to go into Barricade Blocker effect and the effect of B on the graveyard to search. And then just that to send A to the graveyard because we're going to need that. Going to ABC Buster, and now we can go into Gigantic Sprite effect, summon Ibly, and then you can go into IP Masquerina, and Ibly effect is going to go over and summon itself. Let me pause right here. So just really fast, guys, you want to summon those two guys in defense because if your opponent cannot out the Ibly, they're probably going to try to go into battle phase, and the reason why you're going to put everything in defense because you don't want to have them able to attack this, but they can still target the IP Masquerina. And that's when the ABC actually comes in clutch. They go over, try to attack IP Masquerina, and you can go activate ABC effect, this card, and then banish your own IP Masquerina. So this way, they're still locked into the Ibly lock, and they're not going to be able to go into the extra deck. Because if they have it out, they're not going to waste their battle phase. And if they have evenly, they're not going to be able to activate an Ibly. They're not going to be able to activate Imperm if they have in hand. So yeah, so that's really good combo because now they're still locked even though you had to discard a card and banish your IP Masquerina. It was a one card combo and you still like the extra this card they used was actually you search it in the combo still. So you would have still another 4 cards in hand that you could go into your adventure package lock. I mean, not lock, but extra negate you would have on the field, and you still have like hand traps that you can use as well. So it's a pretty solid combo. Now let's see how this deck goes against the actual meta. Okay, guys, so this is game one right here against Super Heavy. So they went first, and their hand was pretty decent, I would say. Like, they had full combo. They had a gamble for protection. If I had something, I had nothing, fortunately. But here, like, I mean, as hand traps, right? But here's the hand that I had, and I'm like, bro, like, there's no way I'm winning this. Because I thought they were going into the spell canceller, actually. But I'm gonna let you guys watch this because they just go off, and I was like, double tactics is not really what you want to see. Foolish Bro Goods and Water Enchantress is amazing, and King Ragos as well. It's a really good card to draw into. But then the triple tactics, I was like, I'm not sure if this is gonna be enough, and let's see what's gonna happen. And you just see they're building like this massive board with Raglos on hand, and you see what they're gonna do right now. They're gonna go over. They're gonna go draw two. They draw the Kaiju, which is really good. Yeah, it looks like they just have everything. And at this time, I'm like, yeah, there's not much hope right now. And the only thing I could hope for was Dark Ruler No More, and we draw into it. And I'm like, okay, Dark Ruler No More is good. I think we can do something. So here we go, Dark Ruler No More, activate Trust because they use their effect on Graveyard, send the Kaiju back, Foolish Brew Good, Sand, and then I knew that they didn't have any hand traps because I looked at his hand, so I was like, let's go full combo. Unfortunately, I misplayed on this game, but you guys will see a little later. But yeah, I was going full combo. There's nothing that could stop me at that point. The only problem was the Appaloosa on the zone. I shouldn't like summon the token here, so I was obligated to bounce the Apple back. But still, we broke his whole board. It was pretty good. I'm gonna let you guys watch this show because it was pretty insane to actually break the board. Uh, Definitely the uh, the spell. What's the name? Freaking Dark Blue No More helped me a lot. But yeah, so here you go. I'm playing like the whole thing, and my mistake right now. I'm gonna show you guys. So that's my mistake. So I freaking summoned the sprite on the main monsters. I'm super dumb. I shouldn't summon here, so I could go attack everything. Main phase 2, I could use the sprite effect to summon Eevee and then go into IP and then zone lock him with Eevee. But anyways, I'll let you guys keep watching this. Yeah, and then I'm like, bro, I'm super dumb. I could have done that much better. And then I had to force this because I didn't want him to go into like Pendulum Summon. That would be pretty broken. But here's, I'm gonna let you guys watch the rest of the stuff. Yeah, I was pretty set up with everything, just protecting right now. But I don't think he will be able to easily lock out, right? Yeah, like there's nothing that he can do to go out of like Eebly. So that was like my bad, but I'm pretty sure we still got the game right now. So yeah, I'll just let you guys watch this thing because it's pretty funny. So they go over scales. Here we go. They try to go into that, but you see what they're gonna do. You see their mistake as well. They made a huge mistake. Okay, so they went to battle phase, protection, effect, add to hand. Main phase 2, they go into Zeus, 4 materials, okay? They end phase, pass turn, draw phase, draw into Call by the Grave. They use the effect to burn me and pop. So here we go. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna abuse him because he didn't went into Zeus. I mean, he didn't use Zeus effect to like blow the whole board. I just went straight into Goddess in the Underworld using 5 monsters. And yeah, he couldn't do anything about it because he didn't want to change. So here we go. Activate effect, activate, boom, add, and I could go into Tyrion King, and then he just surrendered to go into the next game. So let's go game 2 right now. Game 2, they went first again. Let's swap this so you guys can see this a little bit better. I had Kaiju, Ash, and Nibiru. It's really hard because they really can play through like hand traps, and you're gonna see that I get like smoked. Like, and as I mean, I was not able to see the field spell, even though you see a lot of stuff. But I did side out the like the that engine. What's the name? the Foolish Bureau Goods and the Crystal Beast engine. I side that out because I want to see more hand traps like Kaiju and Nibiru, and it was for sure worth it because more interruptions during his turn. But yeah, it was kind of brutal them being able to summon Bro on the floor and not be affected by my Nibiru at all. So yeah, it is what it is. They have Nibiru protection and they had everything. But yeah, let's see this crazy hand that they had right now. They even summoned Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Pretty nuts. And they go into that guy, shuffle back the stuff they don't need. They have Drone Lock, Veiler, Spell Canceller. They had a lot of stuff. So they passed turn to us. We drew into Gride Rider. We Kaiju the Spell Canceller. We attacked over. This guy, the funny thing is, this guy activates effect when something's summoned. So I summon a Kaiju under it, so it will trigger the talents to be active. Went to battle phase, destroyed the Regulus, the other negate. Let me just show you guys the rest of the game. I was still able to break his whole board. Bro on the floor to negate the tactics, makes sense. Okay, Rider Amerseer, summon Griffin Rider, effect to search. Search at the equip, and then effect to detach. Here he goes. That's like the best I could have done, like in that situation. Add back the Kaiju back. Here we go. IP Masquerina. And honestly, I didn't know what really to do. Look at that. Yeah, he had a full combo. I didn't even know that. So he goes into that. I go ahead, go into that. And as soon as he summoned this guy, I'm like, I gotta do what I gotta do. So I thought this guy was gonna be the best guy to hit. I think I should have hit this guy with Griffin. With Unicorn, but it's all good. I shuffled this guy back because I was like, you know what? He has an extra special summon with that. It's too broken. But no, I think my mistake was actually that guy. I should have hit the other guy for sure. But he had Drone Lock for it. He had a lot of stuff, so it was hard to play through. And then he just builds like this massive board, enough to kill me. Yeah, you see that he goes into everything, battle phase. I'm still alive for next turn, but definitely not enough. So goes into Zeus again. Yeah, he Zeus me like he summoned Zeus all 3 games, which was insane. Prosperity, I'm like, okay. He goes Ash, I'm like, bro, this is broken. I try to go Prosperity, he allows it. I see King Regulus. Added Regulus because I'm super dumb, and then I noticed I don't have any targets on the graveyard. And if I had, he could have just Savage to negate it. So, yeah, that was it. I lose, I surrender. And now we go to game 3. Oops, sorry. Exit. Game 3. I go first, and not really what you want to see. Double Prosperity, Draco back, but we do have Unihanger and Water Enchantress can be pretty good. It's like full combo. If we look at his hand right now, look at this. Double Ghost Ogre, Kurikara, side frame. The side frame definitely saved him because I was about to easily lock him, and there was nothing he could do about it, to be honest, okay? But let me show you guys this. I go for 3. I see Regulus. I'm like, Regulus is fine. The Ghost Ogre is my spell. I'm gonna go okay. Summon. Activate the effect. It doesn't give me anything. It's fine. Summon. Good. And then I go into that. Chain block. So I can send something to the graveyard, which would be the quick spell. So I can search something. That's why I did that. Because I was scared of that. So activate the effect. Summon. I try to... So if this Regulus had gone through, I would be able to easily lock him, because I would be able to King Regulus, summon, and then equip, summon the equip, and then I would be able to go into the Bujinki Ahashima, and I would be able to go Gigantic Sprite with those 2 level 2, go into Ibli, and then go into IP, and then zone lock. Ibli lock him. But unfortunately, he had the Gamma, and then that killed my Regulus, and I was not enough stuff to do. He top decks into freaking Bike, the best thing they could have done. There's no way that he did that. That's actually insane. And then from there, he just, it's a 1-card combo, full combo me. Nothing I could do very much. Next turn, I try to go into stuff, but he just had like enough negates to just obliterate me, right? So that's how you go. It's a 1-card combo deck. And it's a really, really good 1-card combo deck. And there's like what, 9, 12 1-card combos in the deck? Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, it's why it's meta, right? But yeah, I mean, you just see like them building like those massive boards. They're going to battle phase, attack, attack, attack. I'm left with 400 life points to go into Zeus. Pass turn to me, draws into Unit Hanger, activate Prosperity for 3, Baron negate, activate that, activate, and then he goes to Ogre again. I'm like, bro, what the heck? Activate that, and then he goes King Ragos negate. I'm like, okay, only one thing to do, going to ABC, activate effect, he zoos me, and blows the whole board. I only have 4 points, 400 life points left. He draws for turn, and just goes and kills me. Yeah, the one card combo that he needed. If I had Ash at that point, it would be super good. But anyway, that was it for the game. Overall, I cannot say this like enough, but this deck is actually pretty good. I really enjoyed playing this deck. It was pretty fun, to be honest, and it is a little bit bricky because you're playing like things like Kragalus that if you don't have targets, it's gonna be bad. Water Enchantress, you have those like spells, and sometimes Griffin can be a brick as well. After you use this can be a brick as well. So you play, I mean, and this is a brick, right? There's a lot of bricks in the deck for sure, but once the deck pops off, it's really good because you have a really good grind game going like into ABC like a lot of times because you can recycle the banish cards back to the field. Uh, but it's a really good deck. As you saw, you can go into Under Goddess as well to make sure you have like busted like link monsters, get rid of like hard monsters your opponent controls as well. But that was it for the video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. It is a pretty fun deck to play. I recommend it if you want to have some fun. This deck's for sure a lot of fun. And yeah, it's one of my favorite decks. But let me know in the comments what you guys want to see next. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.